Hello, everyone. Tonight, I want to share with you some very important information that I became aware of this afternoon when I read news related to this event that happened yesterday in the White House in occasion to the Greek Independence Day. So, this figure right here, this archbishop, went to the White House and presented President Trump this cross, but he also said some very important and interesting things that have prophetic significance. So he compared President Trump to Constantine the Great, and he said, Mr. President, you lead the world. You are a leader in upholding freedom and peace between all people. Through your leadership, you embody the values of our Christian faith and love of the gospel. You remind me of the great Roman Emperor Constantine the Great. And then he says, with this cross, I pray that you will bring peace to the whole world and make America invincible. So the things that this man said are important and they're prophetically significant. And I want to share with you what we published in this article, and this is about the outpouring of the wrath of God and the times that God shows. And the third bowl of wrath was related to Zelensky and Trump's encounter at the Oval Office. But then we also shared how the fourth bowl of wrath that is taking place right now started. It says that the moon left Orion's hand as of March 7th and will soon be emptied on March 29, which is this upcoming Sabbath, which is when the solar eclipse takes place. And this is a picture of that day, the March 29, with the solar eclipse and the constellation of Pisces. But we shared here in this article that what this bowl of wrath is pointing to with the verse is about pouring the vial on the sun. And we related how it could be pointing most likely to usher the famous mark of the beast. And in our website, we talk about that subject. We have a channel where this is presented in this video, and I will put a link in the description, because the things that we see happening with events like this are not just happenstance, but they have a purpose, especially considering the background of who this person is that Trump was compared to. Because if you look in Wikipedia, it says in 321 AD, Roman Emperor Constantine issued a civil decree, often referred to as the Constantine Sunday Law, declaring Sunday as a day of rest from labor, except for farmers who could work if necessary, which was a move that the church welcomed. So, and then it talks about when this happened, on March 7th, precisely. And as I just read to you, on March 7th this year was the beginning time of the outpouring of the fourth bowl of wrath. And in the Bible, like I said in the verse, for the fourth plague says, and the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. So we also published another video that is related to the event that happened to President Trump. And in this video, we showed the comparison that is given about Trump and the sun, the symbolism of the sun. And also, we recently published an article that I have shared before here on my channel, The Three Unclean Spirits. And in this article is discussed what relation is with President Trump and that topic. I don't know if you remember this ad that he had for his campaign, but it was about also pointing to a solar eclipse. The solar eclipse famous solar eclipse on April 8 last year. And that was also an important time. That was the beginning of the sign of the heart. So God is pointing precisely to things that are happening so that everybody can understand and be aware of what is happening, and when the things happen that people may believe. Now, Trump was presented a cross, and in this sign we see three crosses: the cross in the horologium, this cross, the Southern Cross, and the point marked where Jesus, at the time when Jesus was sacrificed. This is a cross made from the galactic equator and the ecliptic. At the time on May 25th, AD 31, Jesus died. And we have a study in depth about that I encourage you also to check out. So Trump was given a cross, but he doesn't carry the cross of Jesus. He doesn't follow what Jesus says. His actions might seem good, but you have to really consider what is it that ultimately he will lead the nation and the world to do. So I encourage you to check out the materials that we publish and to understand it for yourself and know what the Lord is revealing. When you see things happening in the world, like I learned about with this event, I wanted to make this video and share with you. And remember, Jesus says, I have told you before it happens so that when it happens, you might believe and you overcome in the ways that he enables us to do so. So please join our channel in Telegram. There we were discussing about this theme more in depth today, but I want to invite you personally to join and to learn with us what the Lord is revealing.